Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I am here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that when anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. Let me see if I can do something about this lighting because it's a little bright. Turn it down just a bit, Maybe if I change the color of it, that'll help. Okay. All right, you guys. So jumping right into things, I absolutely saw that the infrastructure package has passed. Y'all let me know if y'all got any different information regarding that. So we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on with that right now. This article came out, I want to say it says 2 days ago, and this is from CNBC. It says the Democrats are turning their focus to a social safety net and climate bill after Congress passed the bipartisan infrastructure legislation. The House aims to approve the plan next week, and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has said both chambers aim to pass it by Thanksgiving. Okay, so it looks like it's not fully passed. Okay, it passed one side. Now it's got to get through the other side. All right. The Democratic leaders have to keep nearly every member of their caucuses on board as they iron out the final details of the sprawling economic package. Okay. While many Democrats let out a sigh of relief when the House passed a bipartisan infrastructure bill, the party has a grueling few weeks ahead of it to enact the rest of its economic agenda. Okay, the more than $1 trillion package passed last Friday that would refresh transportation, broadband, and utilities fulfills one part of the President Joe Biden's domestic vision. Okay, Democrats now have to clear multiple hurdles to enact the larger piece, a $1.75 trillion investment in the social safety net and climate policy. Okay, now let's keep going. Biden on Saturday sounded sure that his party would line up behind a sprawling bill that it aims to sell on midterm campaign trail next year. He says, I feel confident that we will have enough votes to pass the Build Back Better plan, he told reporters. Biden also signaled he could sign the infrastructure bill next week after lawmakers return to Washington. His administration also plans to seek key officials around the country to sell the benefits of the package. This was reported by NBC News, citing a memo from a White House official. It doesn't say which White House official, just a White House official. Okay. The House plans to take the next step in passing the social spending plan. The chamber will try to approve the bill during the week of November 15th. Okay. Once it returns from a week-long recess. That's next week. Okay. On Monday. With no Republican support expected, Democrats can lose no more than 3 votes for the package. It would then go to the Senate to pass the bill under special budget rules. All 50 members of the Democratic caucus will have to support it. Okay. Schumer will have to win over conservative Democratic Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia, who has not yet blessed a framework agreement on the legislation. The House could also send the Senate a bill that includes 4 weeks of paid leave for most American workers, a provision Manchin has opposed. Okay. So it looks like basically they still have a lot of things that they need to iron out at the White House, which we already knew. That's why nobody really, well, I personally don't sit around and wait for them to take care of business out there, because I know that they are running on their own time, meaning, you know, they don't have any bills that they're worried about paying right now. So the rest of the world having those issues with their bills and whatnot is not really going to affect how long it takes for them to come to any type of agreement on anything. Okay. We've got some more recalls. You know, I'm going to keep bringing this stuff to you guys because this is our food. This is what we eat. This is what we feed into our babies. This is what we feed into our husbands and wives. Okay. More onions and cupcakes recalled over salmonella, and this time metal pieces. Okay. The U.S. FDA recently published a couple of new food recalls, including expansions of previous recalls involving whole onions and cupcakes. As the original recalls, these expansions are due to possible contamination with salmonella and small pieces of metal mesh, respectively. Consumers are warned to return or throw away the impacted products. Okay, we're going to keep going down a little bit further. It says the latest onion recall comes from Piercy Produce Inc. and involves its Piercy Produce brand name. The advisory was published on November the 4th and covers some whole white onions that originate from Mexico and were supplied by Keeler Family Farms. As with the multiple other onion recalls we've seen in the past weeks, the company is recalling these onions over potential contamination with salmonella. Fortunately, the particular batch of recalled onions didn't spread too far in the U.S. The company says it was distributed to a wholesaler in Florida from August 9th through the 24th, as well as a retailer in Florida from August 17th through the 23rd. Consumers will find the phrase product of Mexico on the label, as well as the UPC code listed in the advisory and the brand name Pier, P-I-E-R-C produce, okay? As of the date the recall was published, which was November the 4th, the company said it hadn't received any reports of illnesses resulting from these recalled onions. Consumers who own any of these white onions are told to either return them to the store from which they were purchased for a refund or throw them away uneaten. Okay, now let's get to where we're talking about these cupcakes, because let me tell you something. If y'all ain't already tell, mama's a little thick and she likes to snack, all right? And cupcakes is my thing, so I had to dig into this. More cupcakes to avoid. The expanded cupcake recall, meanwhile, was also published on November the 4th as an update to a previous announcement. According to Flowers Food Inc., the same company behind the recall, in the October, additional products have been added to its advisory, including some more multi-packs of cupcakes and some Crimpets products. That's Krimpets products, okay? The recall was first announced after a vendor alerted Flower Foods about the potential presence of tiny metal mesh wire pieces in one of the ingredients used to make the treats. The company says in its updated advisory that it still hasn't received any reports of issues related to these cupcakes and the newly added Crimpets products. I hope I'm saying that right. It's Crimpets, Krimpets, okay? The updated recall adds more products to the list, including Tasty Cake Jelly Crimpets, Butterscotch Crimpets, and Cream-Filled Crimpets. These products are sold in various package sizes, including ones sold in 12.75 ounces and 14.25 ounce boxes. Okay, in some cases, the standalone packets with cupcakes and crimpets were sold individually rather than as a part of a box with multiple packets. Okay, consumers who believe they may have purchased any of these recalled crimpets or cupcakes should check out the recall notice on the FDA's website for a full list of enjoy by dates and UPC numbers. Okay, that is all the information that has been left here on this article. So yeah, if you guys purchased any of that as of recently, I'm advising you guys to put it down, walk away from the cupcakes. Okay. Hold on, y'all. All right, so this I found to be interesting. Okay, I like it, but it was interesting. This came out 4 days ago from the Associated Press. Washington, it says President Joe Biden said Saturday that the families of the children separated from their parents at the U.S.-Mexico border during the Trump administration should be compensated, okay, as his Department of Justice is in settlement talks with affected families. Raising his voice, Biden said that regardless of the circumstances, people who had their children taken from under the Trump's administration's family separation policy meant to deter families from crossing into the U.S. illegally should be re-enumerated. If, in fact, because of the outrageous behavior of the last administration, you coming across the border, whether it was legally or illegally, and you lost your child, it's gone. You deserve some kind of compensation, no matter what the circumstance. This is coming. That was literally from Biden. What that will be, I have no idea. Literally, that's what Biden says. Shortly after taking office, Biden created a task force to attempt to reunify hundreds of children and parents affected by the policy, which was in place for several months during 2018 and sparked a domestic and international outcry. The government was considering payments of around $450,000 to each person affected, but has since changed the figure, though not dramatically. A person familiar with the talks told the Associated Press. The person spoke on the condition of anonymity, and I cannot say this word, anonymity, because the discussions are private. Okay, the person spoke anonymously, basically, because the discussions of this situation is obviously private. The discussions continue, and there is no guarantee the two sides will strike an agreement. About 5,500 children were split from their parents under President Donald Trump's zero tolerance policy, under which parents were separated from their children to face criminal prosecution for crossing the border illegally, according to court filings in the federal case in San Diego. Inadequate tracking systems caused many to be apart for an extended time. The payments are intended to compensate for psychological trauma, okay? The rest of this just goes on to just kind of go into that a little bit deeper. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because you guys already know how I feel about children. I am a mom. I'm a mom first and foremost. So that is always going to be my, the most important standpoint to me, for me. A lot of the times when I'm speaking as a mom, then a woman second, if that makes any sense. I know for some people, you should probably do it the other way around, but I feel like it is our duty, everybody, whether you have kids or not, to protect the children of the world. Okay. That situation that happened under the previous administration is one of the main reasons why I was not for that man. Okay. I already felt like he was disrespectful to women just in general. That has nothing to do with race or anything else. But how are you disrespectful to a woman when woman gave birth to you? I don't understand. I don't understand that coming from no man. I don't understand that coming from no human being, period. Okay. You have no reason to disrespect us. Okay. None whatsoever. That's number one. But the fact that his hatred and his disgust for people of different cultural backgrounds led him to separate children from their parents. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. You're faulting children for the choices of the parent. That makes no sense. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to be in the comments talking about what the adults did and what the parents did, but none of that matters. At the end of the day, these people are not killing people. We're talking about people who are not committing a horrendous crime. And let's be real about the situation. There's a lot of people right now who have committed crimes of sexual abuse, rape, molestation, all kinds of stuff, and are getting out and roaming freely, and were born here legally, and are roaming about the cabin. Okay. Let's be realistic about that. So you mean to tell me that you're okay with the idiots and the murderers and the people who have actually committed violent crimes, killing people and getting away with it, or going to jail, and now they're being set free because there's no space in jail? That's okay. But you have a problem with people who are trying to make a better life for their children coming over here because they're trying to escape horrific circumstances to provide for themselves and their family. And that means that they should be separated for, like this article said, extended periods of time from their children. $450,000 will never be enough to correct the psychological trauma that may have caused on them kids. We're not even gonna say may have. I know for a fact those kids are traumatized. A lot of them probably will not be reunited with their families. A lot of them probably will feel like, or may have been told, that their families neglected them, abandoned them, or whatever. A bunch of lies. Okay, because let's be realistic. If they already feeling this way about the culture as a whole, about the people as a whole coming over here, I can only imagine how they feel and how they're treating these children. Just food for thought. I'm gonna stop talking about it because, like I said, I know there's going to be a lot of people, but there's really no excuse. I don't care how y'all feel about people crossing the border. There is no excuse to separate families like that. And then, like I was saying to you guys yesterday, they put these kids in the system, or they put them wherever they are, and then they lose the damn documentation. They don't know where the kids are. Like, how dare you? How dare you take my child, put my child in the care of somebody else that I don't know, and then come back to me and tell me you don't know who that person is, where they are, and you have no documentation? Really? And now you want to give me $450,000? People may or may not get their babies back, but you want to give me money. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Let me be clear. I really, really, really applaud the effort of Biden for trying to rectify that situation, because it is a situation that he basically adopted. It's like a marriage. When you decided to become the president, you married into all of the problems that were already existing before you became the president. Okay. So let me be clear that I do applaud his effort in trying to at least make things right. But realistically, I know for me, there's no amount of money that you could ever give me that's going to make what you may have caused mentally, emotionally, financially, whatever the case may be, any type of trauma on my child. There's none. There's no amount of compensation that's going to make that right. Okay, so I just wanted to say that to y'all. Y'all know how I feel. Y'all know how I get. I'm very passionate about children. So it is what it is. Now, let's move on to what I know y'all want to know about. Emergency SNAP maximum benefits. I did not check today. I did not check. I'm going to be 100% real. I did not check. I had some other things that I had to take care of. And I thought, hey, you know what? They don't care if I do this on the screen with them. So if I have to, I will just do that. But I am looking at it now. And, oh, I do see a couple more states. I see California on here, which somebody actually did tell me yesterday, in the comment section of yesterday's video, that California had been approved. Someone also mentioned California's approval date for November was the 14th or the 15th, which, by the way, let me look at the calendar. California gets paid a month behind, like some other states. California doesn't get paid in the month that those benefits are due. So November benefits will most likely be paid in December. So the benefits that we're going to be paid for November are from October, if that makes any sense. Because someone mentioned the date that I had given in a previous video, but that date is for October benefits. So when I said yesterday that California had not been approved, the date that I had given you in a previous video was for October benefits, not for November benefits. Okay, so let me look at the calendar, because one thing I do know as well is that California does tend to pay on a Sunday. So I believe I said it was either going to be on the 11th or the 13th. Now, I don't know if benefits are actually going to be paid. The 11th is actually tomorrow. So some people may get benefits tomorrow. So if you're in California, check your card tomorrow, because you may get benefits tomorrow. But those who are supposed to get their benefits on the 13th may actually get them on the 14th, which is Sunday. Okay, so if you don't see them on your card on the 13th of November, then you need to check on Sunday, the 14th. All right. Now, let's jump into the November benefits. I'm going to give you everything. I'm going to run down everything, and I'm also going to flip the camera around because I think it's been a couple of days since I've done that, so you guys can see as of today, November the 10th, what states have actually been approved. All right, so here we are. We are on the USDA website. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm up here in the corner. All right, so starting off with Alabama. For Alabama, we have December the 1st. This is for November. We have December the 1st. Alaska, we have November the 15th through the 30th. Arizona, we have regular issuance. Still no Arkansas. We have California, that is new. So we're going to look at that together. And somebody said to me, why don't I just do it? So I don't know. All these weird requests of people telling me to do things differently and all this and that and the third. How many times do I have to say it? This is the way that I run my channel. There are plenty of channels that are giving this exact same information that is best suited to your needs. So if you do not like how I'm doing things here, you can most definitely check another channel. Okay. For California, for the November dates, it says, let me try to circle it for you right here. We've got emergency allotment issuance date as of December the 4th, based off of the type of case that you have. So if you have CalSAWS, then it's going to be the December the 4th. And then if you have CalWin, it's going to be December the 11th. Okay. Now you guys are going to have to check, or I'll check when I get to the end of all of the states. Okay. But for California, for November, that we're going to get them in December. It's going to be either December the 4th or December the 11th. Okay, Colorado, November the 7th through the 12th. Delaware, we have November the 23rd. DC, regular issuance. Georgia, we have November the 26th, 27th, 29th, and the 30th. Guam, we have November the 19th. Hawaii, we have December the 13th. Illinois, we have November the 20th through the 28th. Ooh, uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. My device fell on me. Let's get this back together. All right, here we go. Where did I leave off? I think it was Illinois. Illinois, November the 20th through the 28th. Indiana, we have November the 5th through the 23rd, odd days only. Iowa, we have normal issuance. Kansas, we have December the 15th through the 24th. Kentucky, November the 2nd through the 19th. Louisiana, we have November the 6th, the 13th, the 20th, and the 27th. Maine, we have November the 10th. Maryland, we got all month long, November the 1st through the 30th. Michigan, November the 13th through the 23rd. Catch up will be done during the first week of December. Mississippi, November the 2nd. New Hampshire, November the 3rd and the 23rd. And then December the 3rd and the 17th. New Jersey, we have November the 1st through the 5th. Normal issuance dates. Oh, I don't have New Mexico. New Mexico is almost always all month long, but we are going to look at it together. All right, New Mexico, we have, what is it? All month long right here. New Mexico, November the 1st through the 30th, okay? 1st through the 30th. All right. Okay, New Mexico, North Carolina, November the 22nd through the 30th and December 1st. Ohio, November the 22nd, Oklahoma, November the 10th through the 15th, Oregon, November the 10th and the 29th, and then December 1st. Pennsylvania, we've got quite a few dates, so keep up with me. We got November the 13th, and then we got the 16th through the 20th, the 23rd through the 25th, the 30th, and then a final run January the 7th. Rhode Island, November the 3rd, South Carolina, November the 1st through the 19th, Tennessee, regular issuance. Texas, we've got November the 1st through the 5th. Also, based off of that article, you guys want to make sure that you check your accounts all the way up until the end of the month, because if you didn't get them in Texas between the 1st and the 5th, it says that they will be in your account by the end of this month, okay, on your cards. Utah, we've got November the 28th. Vermont, December 14th. Virginia, November 16th. Washington, November the 2nd through the 20th, regular issuance. What was that? Washington. The Virgin Islands is new. Is it new? Yeah, because I don't have it on here. So we're going to look at the Virgin Islands. November the 20th for the Virgin Islands, which is my birthday. Virgin Islands, November the 20th. Just in case you guys didn't catch it, it's right here. Okay. All right, Virgin Islands, Washington, November the 2nd through the 20th, regular issuance. West Virginia, November the 3rd, final run December the 8th. Wisconsin, November the 2nd, catch up January the 8th. And then Wyoming, all benefits has been dispersed, should have been dispersed between the 2nd and the 5th of this month, based off of the first initial of your last name, with new apps to be provided these benefits the first day after your case has been approved. Okay, so I am actually pulling up the calendar again on my phone, because we know that California does pay on a Sunday generally. So since we have the dates of December the 4th is actually a Saturday. And then what was the other date? December the 11th. The 11th is a Saturday. Okay, so I'm not sure. I'm going to say that the USDA says it's going to be December the 1st if you have the, I think it was a CalSAWS account. And if you have the CalWin account, it's going to be December the 11th. All right. Both of these dates are on a Saturday. So if you do not see your benefits post on your card on that Saturday, then check the next day on Sunday. So that will be December the 5th and December the 12th. Okay. So all I can give you about that, okay, because no other information is available. I'm just going based off of past payment dates for California that everybody else, including myself, has realized. But as always, you guys, I hope this information has been in some way helpful or useful to you guys. You know, I absolutely love providing this information to you. But do me a favor, if you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button down below, because it really does help to let YouTube know that you like what I'm doing and you want me to stick around. I actually have some really great news for you guys, and I'm a little bit hesitant to do it, but I did start a new channel. I just wanted to let you guys know I decided that the best thing for me to do would be to start another channel, and on that channel I will do my beauty content, my family vlogs, and you know, just other things that I really want to do, and leave this channel the way that it is. And the reason why I decided to keep it separate rather than keep doing it together is, you know, I've built a pretty good relationship, I believe, with you guys in terms of the trust. You guys are coming here for information, and I really want to keep that going, regardless of whether we're in a pandemic or not, regardless of whether or not they're giving out pandemic EBT or emergency SNAP benefits. I'm going to continue to come on here day after day and continue to talk about what's going on in the United States of America for as long as you guys want to hear it. And since I know that that's what you guys want to hear, I don't want to damage the relationship that I've worked so hard to build with you guys by adding seeing more content that you may not want to see. So I would rather, if there are those of you, which I know there's going to be some, that actually like to see my beauty content and my family content and all of that, then you guys can head over to my other channel. I am going to leave a link to that channel down below in the description box. So all you guys got to do, hopefully, is just click on that and head on over there and hurry up and subscribe. Okay, I am going to be uploading my first video today, which is going to be a review. But yeah, nonetheless, don't forget to check the description box for that as well. All right. I really, truly love you guys. I really do enjoy spending time with you guys and talking to you guys and getting really, really deep. I'm trying to say getting really, really deep into the issues that we all need to be more aware of in the world. Okay. But on that note, you guys, I'm going to say, remember to live, love, and elevate. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace, beautiful people.